Hey, and welcome along to DAlcon Music TV once again. Welcome along to my program, Spanish Under My Poet's Tree. How's everybody doing today? Hoping you're well. As you can see, I'm wearing my Christmas stuff today, so we're just going to get started with this today. I don't know if you can hear that. Anyway, good old Christmas tune coming out of my jumper. Anyway, it's not a Christmas special, but it will be next week, and hopefully I can get a special guest on here to give us some extra entertainment. So anyway, as you guys know, I'm here to teach you a little bit of Spanish, and for those Spanish people, a little bit of English as well, all about the natural world. So we've been doing different episodes with 3 letters in every episode. So we've got to the JKL, I believe, the JKL. So that is in Spanish JKL. Right. So a couple of things to say with these words. Whoopsie, I got a parrot in my face somewhere. Careful with that one. Anyway, sorry about that. So what was I going to say about the K sound? I couldn't find any words that are spelt with a K, you know, in terms of natural connected words. But I will say this, going back to when I spoke about the C words, the words begin with C, I did say that depending on the vowels, A, E, I, O, U, okay, in Spanish, depending on whether the C is next to a E and I, or whether it's an A-O-U, it's spelt differently. So words that begin with E and I, like cerdo or cielo, the sky, those are th sound, you know, like thermometer or 3, you know, that sound. All right, so remember, words that begin with C, with next to an E or I, they pronounce th. However, if they're next to A, O, or U, which is what we're going to see today, it's got the K sound, the ka, ko, or ku. So we're going to check that out in just a second, okay? So without further ado, I'm going to read you the first poem of today. All right. So it goes as follows. Podemos ir al bosque a dar una vuelta y podemos jugar, pero cuidado con los jabalíes que nos pueden atacar. That basically translates as we can go to the forest, we can go for a walk in the forest, more like, and we can play. But beware of the wild boars that can attack us. Yeah, we're talking about the jabalíes today. That begins with a J, which is another thing different to English, I guess. Words that begin with J is normally the h sound, like house or hectic, you know? So jabalí is spelt with a J, but it's pronounced ha. Jabalí, like ha-ha. Anyway, there we go. So we're talking about wild boars today. And continuing on that, it says, ellos son grandes y feroces, así que tenemos que tener cuidado y no alzar las voces. They are big and ferocious, so we got to be careful not to raise our voices. And that is true. Jabalíes, wild boars. Has anybody ever encountered one of these crazy animals? They are crazy, crazy animals. And near where I live, you get loads of jabalíes, okay? So I'm actually going to check out, I'm going to invite you guys to check out this video that I recorded once when I was driving. Here goes. Whoa. Okay, so as you can see, they are crazy animals. They usually go in packs, and they usually cross the road. Very dangerous animal. If you do see them, it is true. They got big tusks. Cuernos. There you go. That's another word with the C. Cuernos. You see C-U, which is pronounced K. Cuernos. There we go, man. Yeah, we've also seen words bosque and dar una vuelta, which are from previous episodes, because they begin with other letters that we've discussed. Bosque is the forest, and dar una vuelta, go for a walk. Yeah, all these words, I like to go back when I'm teaching. I like to go back on what we've already learned so that we don't forget the previous, and then, so take 1 step back, 2 forward. That's my style. So we're going to continue and wrap up these poems. We're going to go for poem number 2 right now, and it goes like this. So, Andando por un camino, llegamos a una cueva. Un buen refugio para cuando haga frío o nieva. Basically translates as, we're walking along this track and we get to a cave. It's a good hideout for when it's very cold or it snows. So remember the word nieva. Is something I mentioned in the previous episode, which is something that's going to come up soon because it begins with an N. So think about what that might be. Nieve, sorry, not nieva. Nieve would be the verb, snowing. I've just given a spoiler. What the hell? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Whatever. For those of you who got that spoiler, then now you'll know what nieve means. There we go. Anyway, we're going to wrap up with the last poem of the day. Okay, so it goes as follows. Si hace calor, podemos ir al río, bañarnos en la cascada donde hace frío. Ir al bosque es algo bonito que aconsejo. Podemos ver animalitos como ardillas o conejos. There we go. So we've had a few words there with a K type of sound, which is calor, which is heat, you know, when it's hot. Hace calor. Very, very calor. Spanglish. Very, very hot. Cascada, which is the waterfall. Yeah. And hace frío, there you go, is it's cold, basically. Bosque has come up once again. Bonito, which is beautiful. That came up a few weeks back. And ardilla, which begins with an A, that also came up in the first episode, which is a squirrel. And conejo is coming up today. Another word that begins with a C, C-O, and it's pronounced ca, well, co, to be precise, which is rabbit. So there we go, ladies and gents. I hope you enjoyed this once again. Hope everybody has a great day. I hope you're learning, man. Once again, keep the questions coming in my DMs. I know some of you are really interested in the quizzes that I post, which is good to see, you know. So if you ever have anything that you want to ask me specifically about these words or whatever the pronunciation, I'm happy to answer that. So yeah, like I said, have a great day, and I'll see you for the next episode, hopefully with my special guest. See you later, everybody. Okay, so unbelievable, I forgot to give you the L sound in today's poem. So I'm in a little bit of a rush, and I've got all kinds of challenges going on today, so I'm going to do it the best way I can and just give you a little quick poem freestyle. Nothing I've written here, just to kind of wrap up the episode. I feel bad, you know, if I'm not doing it properly. Do you know what I mean? I do like to do things properly, so I'm going to quickly wrap that up. Words with the L, right, which is what I forgot to write today. Let's try and do it. Let's give it a go. All right, so we're gonna say something like, poesía es lo que yo hago. A veces me gusta bañarme en el río y en el lago. What else could I say? Oh no, estoy loco. Tengo fiebre. Quizás voy a ir a correr un poco a perseguir las liebres. That just came out of my mouth, off my brain, off the top of the bone. I think I said something like, poetry is what I do, and when it's hot, I like to go for a swim in the river or a lake. And then I said, am I crazy? Do I have a fever? I may go and chase some bunny rabbits and some hares. There we go. So lago, which is lake, and liebre, there goes the parrots again. Liebre, which is hare. Okay, so there we go, guys. I'm sorry I didn't include the L, but I have now. That was a very quick poem off the top. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to add this to the episode at some stage. You know, these is what happens when you're doing live stuff. Anything could go wrong, and today it's going a little bit wrong, but I'm fixing it. You know, when there's a problem, if you dig deep, there's a solution, and you can find it. So have a good day. Hope you all enjoy this craziness from the boy DAlcon, and peace out.